some of you live right around here and have come here to the show, and others have come from far and wide to be at the place where Woodstock happened. It was certainly a very big moment in my life and the lives of lots of people that are my age. You know, and right there, I should tell you a little bit about this guitar. Right at the beginning of 1969, I bought this Rickenbacker guitar. I was hoping to have a lot of musical success, so I made a bunch of modifications. Won't bore you with everything that happened, but most importantly, I put a humbucking pickup off of a Gibson guitar right there in the bridge, and I painted a new name for the guitar. Hand painted myself about 52 years ago. Acme, in case you've ever watched old Roadrunner cartoons, Bugs Bunny. The humbucking pickup was because I'd heard about these guys in England, Jimmy, Jeff, and Eric, that were playing Les Paul guitars through a Marshall, and that seemed to be the holy grail. Anyway, this guitar I played at Woodstock! And that old amplifier too, matter of fact. That thing's almost as old as me. That Woodstock was kind of a strange deal. You know, they called me up in, I think April, something like that. Said, hey John, why don't you come up to Woodstock and bring Creedence? I said, well, what about this thing? What is it? Oh, well, we're going to have a big festival out in the cow pasture in the hills of New York. And I said, okay. Tell you what, give us a good spot on the bill. The guy on the phone says, 9 o'clock Saturday night, you are top billing. That's prime time, fella. I said, all right, man, we'll be there. What he didn't tell me was, you're gonna follow the Grateful Dead. You know, I said this thing changed my life and many of my peers at the time, but I didn't know it was gonna quite go this way. We got on site here by helicopter, matter of fact, on Saturday afternoon, August 16th, 1969. Y'all can run up to that museum, and half of that's true and the rest of it is conspiracy. But anyway, that was before they had a word like conspiracy. But anyway, I was all ready to rock and roll. I had found out I had to play after the Grateful Dead. I kind of went out in the big crowd, matter of fact. I walked around a little bit, and I saw people selling water. I mean, you take that normally. I mean, some guy named Perrier figured out how to charge people $1 for a bottle of water. I said, wow, what a concept. But back in 1969, I was kind of ticked off. Some guy had a booth selling water here at Woodstock. I mean, it was raining all over us. Who needs water? Anyway, it got later and later and later. And I realized there were still 5 more bands, that's 4 on this hand, 5, that had to play before the Grateful Dead. Well, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock came and went. 10 o'clock, finally midnight, the Grateful Dead went on stage. And they started to play, and in about 45 minutes to an hour into their set, dead silence. No pun intended. And so we figured it was our turn. We were in a little trailer up there. No, they're still on stage. And, you know, we're at the door, chomping at the bit, ready to go, saying, man, what are they doing? Well, nobody knows. They're the Grateful Dead. Anyhow, after about an hour's break on stage, they came back and they played another 45 minutes. What we didn't know at the time was the whole band, the Grateful Dead, had all taken LSD as they walked on stage in front of 500,000 people! Finally, it was Creedence's turn. I come running out, ready to set the woods on fire. Come on, let's go. It was 2:30 in the morning. The Grateful Dead had put 500,000 people to sleep. So we start rocking and rolling, you know, good golly, Miss Molly, 99 and a half, keep on chugling, we're trying to get them going. Oh my God. Nothing was shaking. I got up to the microphone, a little apologetic, and said, we hope you're enjoying this. We're up here playing our hearts out for you. Just want you to have a good time. Way out in the darkness, some guy's flicking his lighter. It's the only thing I could see. And he says, don't worry about it, John. We're with you. So I played the whole rest of my big Woodstock concert for that guy. Then I went home and I wrote this song. Stop.